Good evening, vinyl community. North Carolina vinyl picker here on a Saturday night, hunkered down in North Carolina, waiting on the storm. We got all our groceries and we got heat so far, and everything's looking good so far. I'll keep you abreast of conditions as they worsen, and hopefully get better by morning. This is going to be an overnight event into tomorrow. Tonight I'm doing the 1980 contest for Prog Hat. Come on down, 1980. He wants to see the favorite album of 1980. 1980, I was on board my ship, and then I used to have a little radio show on there. And this had come out when I was overseas, and I remember buying it. And this be my favorite album of 1980, Duke by Genesis. Great album. Got Behind the Lines, Duchess, Guide Vocal, Man of Our Times. Misunderstanding, which would have been Phil Collins' first dipping his toe into doing his solo stuff. And then that song there was on that album. And then ends side one with Heat Haze. Turn It On Again, which ended up being one of their bigger songs they did live. Alone Tonight, Cul-de-sac, Please Don't Ask, Duke's Travels, and Duke's End. This originally started off as a concept album, but then they rearranged the songs to make it into just a normal record. But there is you can take 4 or 5 of these songs, and what it was supposed to have been the first side, which was a concept. I believe it was Behind the Lines, Duchess, then it goes into Guide Vocal, Duke's Travels, and Duke's End. I think Turn It On Again was in that mix also. So those would have been the one side that would have been the concept part of the album with this guy here. And also from that time, I found this here, a little promo thing that I had got. I think his name was Albert, if I'm not mistaken. That's Albert here. So this nice little thing here, that's pretty cool, huh? I think I'll stick that inside the album, so I have it in there. Favorite song for 1980? Well, again, this is during the time I was overseas, making a lot of trips over to the Mediterranean, and this album had come out, and Never Forever, Kate Bush. I remember listening to this on the ship night after night after night. Must have played it 100 times. And my favorite song on here is the opening track, side 1, Babushka. Great album. And she went on to make a few more, and she had a couple before this one. But first time I remember seeing her was on Saturday Night Live. But she was afraid to fly, so she didn't come to the U.S. very much. But this is a fantastic album. Everybody should have this. And here's the EP, 33 1/3, Babushka. There's Miss Kate. Yeah, with her samurai sword. That would be my favorite song of 1980. And my favorite cover of 1980 would have been Peter Gabriel's third album, Melt. But this is the German version. In Duce's album, I think that's how it says, but it's all sung in German. He did I believe it was his third and fourth album, sung completely in German. And this album here is the German release. I don't have the American release, the U.S. pressing of this. This is another album that I played on my show, and we used to play lots of music on the ship's entertainment system. And the man I used to do that with passed away a few years ago. His name was Doug. Yep. So that's it. I hope you enjoyed those, Prog Hat. Those are my 3 top records from 1980. In 1980, I would have been, 23 years old. 23 years old. So, yeah. Y'all have a great rest of your evening, and we'll talk to you soon in the next contest, or I'll see you on Tuesday night.